Have you ever wondered about the profound mysteries hidden within our dreams? Dreams have been a source of fascination and intrigue since the dawn of human consciousness. They have been immortalized in countless works of art and literature, and even in the sacred texts of various religions. Among these, the Quran holds a unique place for its in-depth exploration of dreams. In the Quran, there is one surah that stands out from the rest due to its distinctive narrative style. This is Surah Yusuf, the 12th chapter. Unlike other surahs, which are composed of various revelations received at different times, Surah Yusuf is a single continuous narrative. It tells the compelling story of Prophet Yusuf, also known as Joseph in the Bible, from his childhood to his rise to power in Egypt. At the heart of Surah, Yusuf is a dream that Yusuf, a young boy barely out of his childhood, shares with his father. In this dream, he sees 11 stars, the sun and the moon, all prostrating before him. His father, Prophet Yaqub, realizes that this is no ordinary dream. It's a vision from Allah, a prophecy foretelling the future. He interprets it as a sign that Yusuf will one day hold a high position, so high that even his family will bow before him. Yet he also warns Yusuf not to share this dream with his brothers, foreseeing the jealousy and conflict it could spark. Now, what makes this dream so special? It's not just its prophetic nature, but also its role in the narrative. This dream sets the stage for the events that follow, shaping Yusuf's life and the lives of those around him. It's a catalyst, a harbinger of change, and a beacon of hope in times of adversity. So what does this dream and its interpretation signify? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the verses of Surah Yusuf. In the upcoming scenes, we'll explore the dramatic events that unfold in the life of Yusuf, the trials he faces, the triumphs he achieves, and the lessons we can learn from his remarkable story. Betrayal from the ones we love can be the most painful, can't it? As we delve deeper into the story of Yusuf, we discover a stark reality of his life, a heartbreaking tale of sibling rivalry, betrayal, and unwavering faith in the face of adversity. In the beginning, Yusuf was surrounded by the warmth of his family, basking in the love of his father. But the seeds of jealousy were being sown in the hearts of his brothers. Their envy, ignited by the special bond between Yusuf and their father, grew into a raging fire that would soon consume their brotherly affection. The plot to rid themselves of Yusuf was cunning and cruel. A seemingly innocent request to take Yusuf out to play transformed into a sinister plan. They cast him into the depths of a dark, desolate well, leaving him alone and terrified. The brothers' hearts were hardened, their love for Yusuf eclipsed by jealousy and resentment. Yet even in that cold, lonely well, Yusuf was not abandoned. His faith in God remained steadfast, a beacon of hope in the darkness. He was not alone, for God was with him. His faith was his shield, protecting him from despair and guiding him through this harsh trial. The well, a symbol of his brother's betrayal, also became a symbol of Yusuf's unwavering faith. It represented his descent into hardship and adversity, but also his resilience and strength of character. It was a test, a trial of his faith, his patience, his belief in God's plan. The story of Yusuf and the well teaches us that even in the face of extreme adversity, faith can be our guiding light. It reminds us that betrayal and hardship are but temporary trials designed to test our faith and resilience. Despite the bleakness of his situation, Yusuf's faith never wavered. But how did he overcome such a trial? As we continue to explore the life of Yusuf, we will uncover how he rose from the depths of the well to the heights of power and forgiveness. How does a slave rise to become a ruler? The story of Yusuf provides an inspiring answer. We now delve into the remarkable journey of Yusuf, moving from the chains of slavery to the corridors of power. A journey that serves as a testament to the human spirit and an affirmation of divine providence. Yusuf, sold into slavery, found himself in the house of Al-Aziz, the ruler of Egypt. As he grew, he not only developed into a man of extraordinary beauty, but also of exceptional wisdom and virtue. His integrity was tested and proven when he was falsely accused and imprisoned. But Yusuf's patience and perseverance shone through these trials. Even in the depths of the prison, Yusuf's inherent nobility and wisdom could not be hidden. He interpreted dreams with divine inspiration earning him the respect of his fellow inmates and eventually the attention of the Pharaoh himself. When the king of Egypt had a troubling dream that none of his courtiers could interpret, it was Yusuf who was called upon. His interpretation not only saved Egypt from 7 years of famine, but also catapulted him from the obscurity of prison to the limelight of power. The king, recognizing Yusuf's wisdom and integrity, appointed him as the governor of Egypt. Here was a man who was sold as a slave and unjustly imprisoned, now ruling over Egypt with justice and compassion. But this journey was not just about Yusuf. It was about divine providence at work, about a plan meticulously unfolding, string by string, moment by moment. Each twist and turn, each high and low in Yusuf's life was part of a grander scheme, a divine strategy that was leading him towards his destiny. It underlines a profound truth, that patience, perseverance, and unwavering faith can not only withstand the harshest of life's trials, but also pave the way for unimaginable victories. Yusuf's rise to power was not a coincidence, but a divine plan unfolding. Let's see how this plan came to fruition. What would you do if you were given the chance to confront those who wronged you? This is where our journey takes us next in the story of Yusuf, as we explore the pivotal moment of reunion and forgiveness. In the heart of Egypt, years after the fateful day by the well, Yusuf finds himself face to face with his brothers. The same brothers who had once thrown him into the depths of despair were now standing before him, oblivious of his true identity. But instead of seeking revenge, Yusuf chose to tread the path of mercy and forgiveness. The verses of the Quran narrate this reunion with a profound sense of compassion and wisdom. Yusuf, despite the pain and hardships he had endured, chose to forgive. He saw beyond their past actions and recognized a chance to mend what had been broken. His actions were not fueled by the bitterness of the past, but by the promise of a better future. This pivotal moment in Yusuf's life underscores the powerful themes of forgiveness and reconciliation. It reminds us that holding on to grudges only fuels the fire of resentment, blinding us from the opportunities to heal and grow. Yusuf's forgiveness wasn't just an act of personal liberation, but also a beacon of hope for his brothers. It was a testament to the transformative power of mercy, a force so potent that it can turn adversaries into allies, hatred into love, and pain into healing. But Yusuf's story doesn't just end with forgiveness. The reunion with his brothers was followed by a heartfelt reunion with his beloved father, Jacob. The family was finally brought together, not by revenge or bitterness, but by the power of forgiveness and reconciliation. In this journey, Yusuf teaches us that forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to strength. It is about freeing oneself from the shackles of resentment and opening the heart to the healing power of mercy. Yusuf's act of forgiveness is a testament to the healing power of mercy. But what lessons can we draw from his story? As we delve deeper into the lessons from Surah Yusuf, let us remember that forgiveness is not just about letting go of past hurts, but also about embracing the promise of a brighter future. Every story holds a lesson, and the story of Yusuf is no exception. The tale of Yusuf, as told in Surah Yusuf, is a narrative filled with rich lessons that resonate through time and across cultures. One of the most profound elements of the story is the theme of patience. Yusuf's life was marked by a series of trials, from betrayal by his brothers to unjust imprisonment. Yet, throughout it all, Yusuf remained patient, understanding that every hardship was a part of a greater plan. This teaches us the value of patience in our lives, reminding us that even in our darkest hours, there is a divine plan at work. Trust in God's plan is another powerful lesson from Surah Yusuf. Despite the many trials Yusuf faced, he never wavered in his faith. He trusted that God was guiding his path, even when it was difficult to comprehend. This trust allowed him to endure hardship with grace and resilience. It serves as a reminder for us to keep faith even when our paths seem unclear or filled with obstacles. Perseverance is also a key theme in Yusuf's story. His journey was not an easy one, but he never gave up. He continuously strove to do what was right, and in the end, he was rewarded for his perseverance. This encourages us to keep pushing forward, no matter the difficulties we may face. But perhaps the most impactful lesson from Surah Yusuf is that of forgiveness and mercy. Despite the wrongs done to him, Yusuf chose forgiveness. He extended mercy to those who had harmed him, demonstrating a depth of character and compassion that we can all strive to emulate. As we navigate our lives, may we always remember the lessons from Surah Yusuf and strive to incorporate them into our own journeys.